Welcome, crew, guys, gals, ghouls, friends, fiends, foes, anyone out there listening at the moment. Secure your tinfoil hats, buckle down tight, and hold on loosely as we soar over the rocky tops of the La Platas on a rocky mountain high, get sucked into the vortex of the four corners, and get settled down snugly at mile marker 420 in colorful Colorado. It is Saturday, April 6th, Sunday, April 7th, for those of you across the pond and beyond. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, and thank you for joining us on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. I'm your host, Tessa TNT, and we are broadcasting live from the Mile High Clubhouse tonight. If you're listening live, you may be listening to us on Spreaker.com under We Are Paradox Media, as well as KPNL Radio, which you can find on KPNL Radio at KPNL-DB.com, as well as eTalk Radio, which you can find at eTalk.tv/radio. If you would like to watch the show as you listen, you can find us on We Are Paradox Media on Facebook, as well as YouTube. If you don't mind, please go over there and give us a like, please share, and leave us any comments, whether good or bad. And don't forget to subscribe. And we're also, again, tonight on Twitch. There was a couple comments that I got from people that were missing the show. I didn't really think we had a big turnover there, so decided to go back and share that. But yeah, if you want to listen in your free time, just feel free to listen basically anywhere that you do listen to your podcasts. So tonight I have a treat for all my guys and gals out there. Tonight we will be talking to and getting to know Mr. Psychic Chris Garcia. And Chris Garcia is a psychic, medium, empath, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, who also has the ability to see auras and has experience with remote viewing. He has had these God-given gifts since the young age of 5. Chris loves helping people and sensitive children with their gifts as well. He is a tarot card reader and a ghost hunting and paranormal enthusiast. And in case you didn't know, he is also a shaman healer and very into his native roots. So let me go ahead and pull you up over here really quick. Hello!
Hey. Hello.
Welcome, Chris. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
So good to see you and your smiling face.
Interesting. The what?
I said it's so good to see you and your smiling face.
Well, there's going to be a lot more smiles. So, if you saw the show on Thursday, that one was amazing. I enjoyed it. And I actually announced something on there. If you got to see it, it was just phenomenal. So, but yeah. Anyways, I know there's gonna be people hating on me, and I love you anyways.
Okay.
But
we all feel our own ways.
You know how I told you that I'll just tell you like this. I'm gonna send somebody the link. For all you other people, that person pops up. Don't be hating. We just love you to death. We just love you and it's full of joy. But we just you know, you just motivate us to be better and just keep on going. As I would say. I know a lot of them are probably going to be talking mess because I remember the last time, Tessa, you actually were talking some stuff to a few people and I told you to come down, but you've known me for a long time. They can say whatever they want, but I know they're probably watching and getting all angry. But there would just be some unexpected person coming on. Whew. Take a deep breath for a minute because I'm actually trying not to. Give a shout out to my lovely girlfriend, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
I actually went there. Yes, I did. You want me to go once, twice? I don't know. Maybe I should. So, but other than that, she might be watching. I don't know. But just be aware. She might just pop up unexpected. So, but yeah, this is funny though. But other than that, I'm good. So,
Well, that's good. And it's
You
good to
didn't
be
never get a
happy.
chance to meet her, did you?
I don't think so.
Well, let me see. Where's the link at?
Do you want me to
Well, now
share
I'm
it in the
looking for it.
chat?
I can't find it now. No, no, I got it right here. La da di da, la da di da, la da di da. La, book there, yep, there it is. See if you see that. And that will be on StreamYard, by the way. But yeah, just give it a minute. She might show up. It's up to her if she wants to. She already, because I had asked you if she could show up, and it was full of surprises. But so other than that, how have you been?
I did pretty good. Just been working and taking care of kids. The weather's been very bipolar. You know, one day it's really nice and you wish you were wearing shorts, and uh, the next day it's freaking snowing and freezing cold, like in the 40s. But yeah, I bought 2 pairs of sandals, got a good deal on those because I had points over there at the shoe factory, and then I got a chicken coop and started putting that together last night. Couldn't find a battery for the drill, so I was doing it by hand with a Phillips screwdriver. And then Vern made me come in because it was getting
Yeah.
cold, and then it rained, then it snowed, and so I didn't get to work on it today, but should be clear tomorrow. Get my chickies on Monday. I don't know. I'm excited.
So you know how we roll. We just go with the flow. I mean, if anybody calls in or comes on StreamYard, if you want a reading, you can come on. And now you want to call on the phone number, you can, but guess I would have to translate it because I know sometimes I can't hear if y'all call the number. But if you do
Mm-hmm.
call the
Yeah, it
number,
seemed like
if
you
it's
heard
a
last time,
group
but
of
who
you,
knows? It could have changed by now. But I was super stoked about that it actually worked last time. Hi, Brittany.
yeah. So yeah, she might just show up. You never know. But if you want to, you can pop up. She gives you permission if you wanted to say hi and pop up. Don't be shy. But yeah, but other than that, this is just amazing. Uh, so if anybody's got a question, you can go and answer a question.
Well, what do you think about
Do you have any questions for me?
this upcoming eclipse? Like, it seems like everybody's losing their shit over it. They've canceled school. They've got emergency protocols. They have the National Guard going to all kinds of places, and it's like droves and droves of people will be in the path there to see it. I don't know, like, I'd be just fine with it, except for everybody's freaking out, and I don't know what the equation is all about as far as why this eclipse, why is this one the scary one.
I think it's because it's gonna be over the sun for maybe a good minute. Anything could happen. People have said that they were gonna go, that were gonna go crazy, that we were gonna lose service, everything was gonna shut down. Um, but with everything going on before the eclipse, oh, somebody was calling me. Sorry, you cannot call me. Anyways, but like I said, it's just I think with everything going on with the earthquakes and then the bridge collapse, those are signs of the eclipse. So that is affecting nature. I think there's gonna be a lot more crazier weather before Sunday comes, or I mean Monday actually. Uh, I think it's really, really gonna be bad. I don't know what's coming, but I know it's bad. Whatever it is bad. And I remember if for you guys that didn't have Facebook Messenger working for a little bit, I think it was about a good hour. We didn't have no service. We didn't have no Messenger. We didn't have no Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a warning.
Yeah, we had
But
that
I do
here
feel that
too.
there's gonna be a time.
And it was funny, the FBI actually warned about that one. They said China was hacking our phones. China.
But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Uh, I don't know, but as far as that goes, you never know what's coming. I think we see a lot of unpredicted weather. Um, but I see it as like it's just gonna be very strange. Um, but that's what I see. Uh, I think we're in for something like a major shift because everything is shifting, everything's off balance. There's a lot more earthquakes. There's 3.4s that's been happening.
I think there was a 4.2
There might be some
also.
that we might feel.
It originated
Yeah,
like
I
in
think there's been a lot of
Jersey, and then it moved to
shift.
New York and southward, I think to Massachusetts as well. And they're saying like as old and whatever that crust is over there, it's more sensitive. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm, yeah. Other than that, yeah,
Trying to remember if there's any.
yeah. So, but
Well, I know
I,
there was a tornado that just went through Ohio, and that's pretty rare.
yeah, I think a lot of this stuff is very strange.
Oh, did you also hear
Um,
about the fish that are just swimming in circles? And at first they thought it was like some sort of algae or something, but there was no algae.
I think so. There's been just a lot of crazy weather, but other than that, it's just. I just think it's just a lot of crazy weather, and I think a lot of people were getting sick before even the eclipse. I was one of them. I'm still kind of, still coughing, but I think it's allergies and it's a lot of strange stuff that these planes are leaving in the air. So it's kind of amazing how all of us are affected in different ways. I know that I think it was maybe 3 days ago. Brittany was all hurting right here on the
Mm-hmm.
side, and then where her eyes are, and she was fine. She looked okay, and it's just crazy because she wasn't sick, and she's like, I told her it's probably sinuses, and I said,
Mm-hmm.
don't you take anything for it? She was, no, I don't take any medication. So I was just like, that's weird. But there's people that do like taking medication. There's people that don't like it. They just rather just run it through force. Me, if it's right to where I can't talk or if I'm stuffed up, I don't like taking medication, but I'd rather get better than before I get worse. So yeah. So, but yeah, that's the story then. So I'm going to start with you, Ten, since nobody has been through. So let's see what we got for you. Okay. So you have manifestation miracle popped up. So what I'm being told is that you need to manifest more miracles and just don't worry about other people. And just manifest what you want. Claim it like you already have it. Claim it in the now. Don't say I will or I want. Just claim it like it's already yours. It's almost like you can taste it, kind of thing. So put that into the universe and shine that light,
Mm-hmm.
shine that bright light that you have. So just know that don't give up. I mean, there's times where I've thought about it too, but I can't, have too many people depend on me. And my mom did an amazing job of raising me. and she brought someone in my life. But yeah, that's about pretty much about it. But
Hmm. Somebody just mentioned a ringing in their ears. I'm not really reading what's going on there because I think a lot of it has nothing to do with me. But like I said, I've had that constantly, but there's been a lot of people I've noticed recently that have been getting that as well. And like you said, like with her eyes and stuff, I think that's like sinus pressure. Because there are sinuses like from here on down, I think even higher as well, but a lot of sinus pressure, sinuses, ears, kind of in the same location. Um, Pretty interesting stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been, like you said, I think it was last weekend when you came by, and I was grateful that you did because I really needed somebody at the time. Um, we just gotta let the peanut gallery be as it may, even though some of these people we care a lot about and think of as our friends, and then when they say or do certain things, it just kind of blows your mind, sets you aback and kind of makes you rethink a few things. But like you said, it all goes back to knowing yourself, loving yourself, and shining that light because a lot of people really need that right now. Need the light in the world because there's so much darkness.
hmm I think there's so much evil. It just makes me sad because you would think that this stuff would stop, but it doesn't. It just keeps on going, and you're just gonna keep putting all that positive energy. There is a lot of negativity. Um, so there is just something that needs to be changed about this energy that we're going through in this cycle. Um, but that's how I see it. Oh yes, I see that. Um, yes, so you have a troll on here just asking for other people to reading.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Well, and
who
not even
she
asking,
really
just
is.
doing it is what I noticed. Because I've had a lady come in here and she'll be like, contact me here, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, just started giving readings. So what would you like me to do? Do you want me to block this person? Should we see if anything else happens or?
I would say keep it on for a while, and then if you
Okay.
want, you can take it out. I don't know how to take them out because it's on your.
But yeah, not the nicest thing to do
I
when
don't
somebody
even.
else is
I don't
coming on to
even.
do readings.
I know, right? It's just
I know my
amazing.
niece, she's gonna be
Well,
calling in
Alice
here in
did
about
report
10
it to Facebook.
minutes. Hmm?
I think somebody reported from Facebook.
Reported us?
No, Alice reported them on Facebook. That
Oh,
reader or whatever.
okay.
Yeah, but yeah, other than that. I mean, it's just crazy with all this unpredictable stuff. I mean, I think we're not done with the eclipse. I think it's just a sign that the eclipse is affecting nature. It's affecting weather within the water. It's affecting the rain. It's affecting the ground. Like the ground is shifting. Uh, and I think there's just a lot of imbalance on the earth. So there's a lot of hate. And I think with all this crimes and all this is what's making the earth kind of crack. It's just like Mother Earth just said, I've had enough of this, stuff like that. So, yeah.
And I think a lot of it, like,
That
we're
makes
talking
sense.
about energy and different things like that that go along with it. But a lot of it, I do believe, is magnetic. So a lot of that has to do with the sun, the moon, animals, and plates. The plates are shifting in different places that they generally don't. And there's been talk for a while about poles flipping, the poles switching or shifting. And that's been talked about for a long time. I think it was, like 10 or 12 years ago. I think it was 10 years ago when Japan had that earthquake. And when they had the earthquake, it actually woke up the crickets here. And it wasn't even springtime yet. So that was really weird. But I know that at that point, the pole shifted. I thought it was 10%, but 10% is huge. I think it was 0.10%. So it was like really minute, but a shift that way is pretty huge as far as, the world going around and such, because I guess it's slowly moving all the time, but that was just a huge shift all at once. Yeah, and Taiwan just had an earthquake. It's insane. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on everywhere. And all the rich people are building bunkers. If I could bunk with one person in the world, whether it be famous or not, I think it'd be Post Malone. Because not only is he a wonderful light and a wonderful person, but he's a musician. And, if I ever was stranded on a desert island, music is my most important thing. So just having that awesome person and their musical talent would be amazing. What about you? Who would you bunker up with and why?
Yeah, I would say, you know what, there's this person on here, they're still leaving comments. So I would actually take them out, Jess.
Okay.
I don't know who this person is.
Oops.
I don't know who that is.
My niece
But
just messaged, but yeah, I'm scrolling up there really quick. I will take care of it. I try to give everybody a fair chance, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, one in Hawaii, was that recently, Alice? Hello! Make sure you unmute your mic so we can hear you. I'm trying to unmute you. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, I can't unmute you because you chose to be muted. So you got to go to your sound settings or whatever. Your mic.
There we go. I got it.
Yay! It's so good to see you. Chris,
Hi.
This is my niece Cheyenne. Cheyenne, this is Psychic Chris Garcia.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. So how can I help you today if you have any questions? Can you hear me?
Can you hear Chris?
I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, weird. I think everybody else can hear him.
My mic's all the way up, so.
Yeah, and I even turned you up on the soundboard because you're always a little quiet. Everybody else can hear him. Shoot. Let me make sure you're on with everybody. Okay. Try again, Chris.
Can you test 1 2 1 2? Can you hear me now?
I can't hear him at all.
This is so weird.
I mean, I'm talking loud enough.
Hang on. Let me.
Yeah, if you got earbuds, try some earbuds. Might help.
Yep, that's what I was going to do. Try the good old earbuds.
Can always count on good old earbuds. Corda Vallarta.
Oh man, I'm getting dizzy.
Okay.
You're getting dizzy?
I can hear him now.
Okay, she can hear you now.
I'm getting dizzy.
Do you need a second, Chris?
I'm fine. I've just been getting like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just picking up energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yay!
So I asked you if you had any questions, but what I was going to tell you is the card that popped up was loving and accepting yourself. Um, the angels are saying, thank you for, you're actually telling them, thank you for guiding and loving to self-acceptance. So I feel there's a lot of acceptance that you have not really given yourself credit because you kind of like downgrade yourself. You have times when you do lift yourself up, but you have these doubts where your your perception on how you're reacting and your demeanor is showing that you're trying, to change that acceptance of who you are, where you're
Right.
from. You want to seek who you are, okay? But
Right.
on the other end, you're just like, no, you have this cloud over you of doubt. But your attitude is doing pretty good, but your thoughts are overriding what your actions. So that's what
Right.
I've been told. You need to love more of yourself, and the reason why is because you're gonna have balance. You don't have that balance. Don't know why I'm picking up Libra energy on the scale. You gotta even it out, and you just gotta just flow with it. And it's funny how I'm getting dizzy. I could easily just say it could be high blood pressure, but I already checked. I already had an appointment, so it's not high blood pressure. This is probably a different something new that I'm adapt. My body's trying to tell me. So it's kind of like, mm, the way I describe it is like I'm on the ocean, and you know how when it's got no waves,
Yeah, it's like vertigo.
it's
Right.
kind of
It
six
was funny
hold
because like shortly after my grandpa died,
vertigo.
I was getting that, so I'd get dizzy and feel like the ground was moving. It was really weird, and for no apparent reason. But yeah, did you get to ask a question, or Chris was
No,
just telling you what he was picking up on?
I just wanted to see, like what he picked up. I just I haven't, with everything going on with Aunt Cheryl and stuff here lately, I don't feel right still.
Mm-hmm.
Taking it really hard. I can't let go.
I guess it's 'cause you need that breathing. You need to whatever you're going through. You need to get rid of it. You need to just let it out. You're holding your intaking too much, and you're gonna make yourself sick. So holding all that pain is not good for the body, and that's probably where I'm getting the dizziness because your energy is very lightheaded. I can talk lightheaded, but it's kind of
Right.
like you're just all over the place, and you need that balance, and you don't have that balance. You need to have peace. You know how like they say at church, peace be with you. That's what you need.
Mhm.
You need peace with yourself, and you don't have it.
Right.
And like you said, you just can't let go. It's because you're holding on. You weren't ready to let go, and I totally get that. I wasn't wanting to let go of my mom, and I'm still processing that now as we speak. Um, but the only thing I've noticed that it's opened me up in a different perception of how my abilities have advanced since she's crossed. Taking for what it is, like they say, out with the old, in with the new. So when my mom was
Right.
passing away, my cousin, her wife was having a baby. So leaving this world, one coming into this world, and then with that being said, as my mom was leaving, my mom was giving me something with my spiritual gifts, and she made it double because she brought someone that loves me into my life. So I yes, I did lose my mom, but I gained a lot from her all in one token. It was just all this
Right.
stuff coming at me and said, I'm giving you this, giving you this, giving you this, giving you this. Okay, I'm still not done. I'm giving you this. I'm still giving you this. okay, I'm still not done. I'm still giving you this, and you're just like, okay, mom, I know you're giving me all these different things of me, of yourself to me. So now I know what you felt like when you were alive. So a lot of her energy was brought to me within the second. And it's funny how right when I said that, I got a weird sensation right here on the side of my head. So that's telling me yes. So I'm getting weird sensations on the crown chakra area. So that's right on the money. What I'm feeling and what I'm telling you is that you're going through the same thing. And I would say look for signs, almonds, look for birds. If you really have to
Butterflies.
go to the park, yeah, just look for whatever resonates with you. Even if you have to
Sometimes
go to
they'll also
where
leave
there's
coins in
nobody,
random
just go
different
to,
places too.
and yeah, they usually do leave coins when they're coming. That's their
That
token to
explains
come in.
the 1936 penny I
That's their
found.
token to come in. But yeah, I would say just give it time.
Don't spend that penny. That's pretty old.
Just I'm still
No,
getting that.
actually, so my boyfriend's son collects old coins like that, and I showed it to him the other day, and he was like, "Oh, no way, look at this, and look at this." And I was like, "Look, kid, that's your coin now."
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah.
add to
He's
like
like,
what
"I
Chris
love
was
old
saying.
coins and stuff."
I would say go to the
Yeah,
park and let it out. Go to an
yeah.
area where there's a lot of grass, but it's got to be really, really green. And sit there like Indian style, just by yourself. Either walk in that area,
Okay.
or if you have to walk in the park where there's nobody, scream, cry it out, cry it out.
Yeah, and it's really
No,
hard for
I
us, like
see. I still feel that way.
being left behind, you know, it's like you'll never see that person again, but you will. And I noticed like a lot of times when I was feeling really sad about losing my dad or other people in my life, it was generally when they were close to me, like they were near me and trying to share something with me. But it's really hard to, you know, keep the human affect of, you know, a bright spirit. And like you said, when you saw her and touched her, like she looked like she was at peace. And for me, like my first thought was like, finally, like for so long she hasn't been at peace. And so for her, I think that's the most freeing. And
I
I know
know
that
it's been so many years.
her and Chrissy are like finally
Yeah,
united. And I'm pretty sure she, you know, a lot of things she realized and a lot of things she was able to come to terms with. But um, we should be happy for them. It's just hard for us as human beings to let that go because, you know, you can't physically talk to them or physically hug them or, you know, spend time with them. But you can talk out loud to them or you can even talk in your head and they still hear you. And I used to get confused because, man, it was like about 19 years ago, maybe 18, my dad passed and different thoughts would come to me or different people would say things that he would say and like the thoughts were in my voice instead of his voice, but like the tone and like the way it was put across, I knew it was him. Oh, we lost her. Is she coming back? There you are. But yeah, it's hard. But
Is it still snowing there?
huh?
yeah. But other than that,
Is it snowing at your house still?
It was the sun was finally coming out like right before I came back here to get everything put together, but it's freaking cold. It's up a 3 degrees. It was at 40, but
Yeah,
43 now.
I said that because your service is lagging.
Aw.
It's okay though. I could still hear you. Your words come out and then your mouth moves.
Well, did you have
yeah.
any other questions for Chris?
That helps a lot. No.
Well, if you think of anything later, like we're on
Does
here
it
till
resonate
10,
with you?
so feel free to call back. But Chris, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, just give it time. Give some time for healing. And that's the most important step. Healing is the major one for now. And then transition will go into play well. So, yeah,
And I also found
something better
um,
for you.
a good way to deal with the feelings and stuff. Like when Chrissy passed, like I spent a lot of time in the yard doing gardening and stuff and just like getting in, like digging my hands in the earth and connecting with the earth a lot because, that was the most senseless thing I think I've ever witnessed. But, spend time doing things you think that they would enjoy or they would, approve of. Kind of like doing things to honor them. And that helps a lot too.
I need to go
Yeah.
up to the mountains.
Yeah. Yeah, but hopefully I think it would be a lot better. But I think you just need to have some time.
Well, how long is that going to take, Chris? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, my phone is going off. Yeah, there's a chat that they're wanting to talk to me, but I can't do it right now due to the show. I'll get to them in a while. I just want to go on break. But other than that, it's just stay in the light and just be positive. It's gonna be hard, but you'll be fine. Get through it. You're not alone. You have your ancestors to guide you. Just remember have that balance. Very important. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling in.
I love you, Aunt Ted.
I love you too.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, well, it's just crazy. Somebody had wanted to talk to me because I didn't know if you were still gonna do the show, but that's why I was like, oh wow. 'Cause I didn't know if you were still gonna do it. Because if you had something to do, then I would just say, you know what, can't do it. But I didn't know because your schedule can change no matter time. So, and then there's been a lot of energy going on around me, and yeah, I have a lot on my mind. Even though I don't look it, but I do have a lot on my mind due to people that said that they were gonna be there, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this. For the people you know who are, who straight up lied. I ain't gonna call you out though. I'll just say you just strictly lied, and we'll just leave it with that.
You know who you are.
Oh well, exactly.
You
I ain't
know,
pointing no
you
fingers or
crack
names.
those peanuts open and stuff, and sometimes you get the salt and all the stuff on there. You just gotta dust your hands off and be rid of the peanut gallery. But like I said earlier, it's
Yep.
hard because a lot of times it's people that you've known for years and you grew close to and you thought you could count on, and then they turn out to be someone completely different than what you expected. And it's generally in hard times that we do discover such things. And that's the hardest time, but I think that's the best time to learn from it and like actually
Mm-hmm.
get it.
Yep. Yep. It's tough though, but it's a learning experience. Trust me. It's a learning experience when you grow, and it's nonstop. And the good thing about that I've learned is that with a lot of stuff that we have, I've mailed a lot of stuff out, and I won't say what I mailed out because that's very confidential. But I've had some people that I've helped and healed them in ways that others promised them. Uh, okay, that was weird. What does that mean? Uh, but
What?
yeah, that's how I look at it. So I just let it go and just smile and be like, I'm good.
Did you just say I'm good? Because when you said I'm good, it sounded like a completely different voice. So that kind of weirded me out. I'm like, was that you or somebody else? Because I wasn't looking at you like when I heard it, and it sounded completely different than the rest of what you were saying. Because, like, just making
Yeah,
sure.
my voice has a tendency to change. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
me. Unless I make my voice deeper. Okay, Tessa.
just don't stump out on me.
Hey, what you doing?
Now I'm curious what your Trump would sound like.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, yeah, my voice has done that a few times. I know someone that can do that in different voices, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, how the hell do you that shit? With the voice, it fluctuates, gets softer, longer, and then it changes, and I'm just like, oh my god, I just get red. I'm like, oh my god, this is not happening, but I've learned to do that too, where my voice just goes highs and lows. So, and sometimes it's just very smooth and calm. So it's like I can put your ass to sleep.
And I've had
Oh
a
my
couple
god,
people tell me that too, and I'm
you're gonna
like,
get a pillow.
that
You're gonna
could
get
be
a
an
pillow.
insult, and that
Just
could
get
be
a pillow and
a
just go like this.
compliment. Just snuggle up.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's hilarious. But other than that, I'm in a good state of mind, as you can see. You haven't seen this smile in decades. A lot of people said you never really smile, but since I've been going through a change in relationship, the smile's back up again. So, but yeah, they're just like, holy crap, we haven't seen that smile in like forever. Because every time I'm like this,
We smile and laugh a lot on this show, but yeah, we have our hard times too.
yeah, right on the money when you say that
We're
shit.
gonna make
Yeah,
Wapham great again.
that's right to the
It's gonna
point.
be the greatest show in all the freaking universe.
God, I don't know. I was gonna do something, but I can't.
Come on, do it. It's just family
No,
here.
no. I can do like little voices too, but I'm not trying not to look because somebody could be watching me right now. So, let me think.
Just be
I can't think of
yourself.
what I was gonna say. I know. Hello, what you
Hello.
doing? I see you. I see you. I'm Brittany. When you know it, Brittany. Yep. I just watching me saying, he's crazy. What the hell is wrong with my boyfriend?
We're all a little crazy here.
Huh? Yeah,
The
I tell
meds
her
are
I'm
over
an angel, but
here.
she says,
The
no, you're
straight
not.
jackets are over
What the?
here. Just keep your hands off my freaking crayons, okay? And we'll get along.
Alrighty then. So if anybody wants to call, you know how to reach 970-335-9596. If you can reach, it is not busy. I don't know. I haven't called it, so I don't know if it even rings anymore. But if you want to come on the street.
That reminds me, I need to turn on my Skype. Like, I think it rings whether or not I turn it on, but I like to turn it on just in case. And I'm paying like $30-something for, I think, 3 months. I hope it's not a month, because then I'm getting ripped off. One of our friends in here, and she's a newbie, and she's from the UK, and her name is... Let me scroll up here, because I'm so bad with the names. Where the hell did she go? I shouldn't even have to scroll back this far. Also, another thing that's been going on with me lately is my vision has been really, really bad. And that really scares me, because my vision is a big thing for me, but yeah, sometimes I just gotta squint really hard. I remember my dad used to do this to read. What?
Is it like blurry?
Yeah, it keeps blurring up to where I'm like trying to see what it's saying, but it's just blurred. Like I could see like there's a name, there's something there, or whatever I'm looking at. Yeah, otherwise it blurs in and out, mostly out.
You need to go get checked, probably.
I have, like, I've gotten MRIs, I've gotten blood works and all kinds of different stuff like that, and everything comes back fine, and I just, every time I'm like, I don't believe it, because there's something going on, but I don't know. Okay, so Loretta Biddle Goodwin was talking about how she lives in a refurbished church, and to me that's scary. Like, there was a really pretty house we almost purchased that used to be a church, but now it was remade into a home. And it was crazy because as soon as I would walk in, I'd get a stabbing feeling in my head, and I'd go upstairs and look all around. And then once I got out the door, the stabbing feeling was gone. What do you think about houses that are turned into, or churches that are turned into houses?
I think that's kind of strange. I think that has a history behind it, so I would say be very careful with that. Some churches, and that they do that, maybe there's a history behind it. I would say be careful and do your research before you make a business out of it, because you don't know what kind of energy was in there. So I would say just be very careful. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I should. Maybe just full of surprises.
So, we got a caller. It says it's trying to connect. Huh.
I can put the phone on screen.
Hello?
I just need to turn my audio up.
Okay.
For some reason, my audio wouldn't. Okay. I'll have to listen really close.
Yeah, and also we had a caller earlier that called in, and what they needed was earbuds. So I don't know if you have headphones or earbuds, but that could be helpful. Or headphones?
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to do that. I'm just going to hang up because the audio is like
I'm not hearing
really bad
way.
because when I try to turn it up, it is like toward the bottom of the scale, and it will not let me turn it up. And so this week could connect because I got so much football shit that I would like to talk about. It's unreal. Every day this shit's going on. The shitstorm that we're in right now, there's so much we need to talk about. I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty. Well, did you have a question for Chris? Oh, I just lost Chris too. Uh-oh. Are you there? There you are.
I don't know what happened there. That was weird. He said his outfit was real bad. He did sound kind of muffled, and I did feel some kind of energy around him. I would say behind him. Whatever he wanted to know, something did not want him to come through. Something I could get was that there was a disturbance. He was being
Yeah, I was
blocked.
picking up, like we've been talking about, like different crazy random things happening and the energy being amped up in different ways and magnetism and different stuff like that. It's pretty intense. Speaking of intense, have you heard of our next artist? I'm just kidding. We got Miss Michaela Hay on. You know who that is, Chris.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to do that.
Were you going to play the songs or what?
Yeah, we're about to go to music break, which this break is about 15 minutes, so don't disappear on us.
All right.
Don't forget to mute, too. All right, so on this music break, we have Miss Michaela Hay, and she's going to be singing Collapse, Close, Nothing But Blood, as well as Devil You Know, and she is from, I believe, I want to say Toronto, but I think that's Griff. What is the other one? Ontario. Yeah, I think she's from Ontario, Canada. She's very young, very talented, and she does have some YouTube videos on YouTube. I don't know, just when young people are so talented like that, it just blows me away and makes me think they're going to have a very full life of stuff like that, but you never know. And then we have Mr. Fred Johnson III on with Sugar. He's from Canyon County, California. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
When we always collapse. Saw you for the first time in a while, in a while. You seemed so surprised I worked out a smile, out a smile, out a smile. 'Cause I've grown and I've changed, yeah, we went separate ways. How come we're both back here? 'Cause you pushed me away, had my life rearranged, but still we're both back here. Close to me, I want you close to me. I can see that you wanna see me. Follow me, baby, just follow me. Trust me, baby, get close to me, close to me. You know how to make me lose all control, all control. I should know when I need to let myself go. So let's go. Close to me, I want you close to me. I can see that you wanted me. Follow me, baby, just follow me. Trust me, baby, get close to me. I'm not the same, I'm not the same, I'm not the same person anymore. I'm not the same, I'm not the same, I'm not the same. I want you close to me, I want you close to me. I can see that you wanted me. Follow me, baby, just follow me. Trust me, baby, get close to me. I want you close to me. I can see that you wanted me. Follow me, baby, just follow me. Trust me, baby, get close to me. There's too much sky, too blue, too white. The birds on the wire are singing, but I don't know why. Why aren't the roses hanging their heads? They're standing straight up, blooming instead. Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. Why does that guy have a smile on his face? Why is the sun even shining today? Why are the headlines talking about love? Don't they all know what happened to us? Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. nothing. Now that we're apart, there's nothing but blood in my heart. Blood in my heart. Blood in my heart. Your troubled heart bleeds like a river. It's rushing towards fields painted greener. It doesn't see the demons behind, praying you're getting close to the line, so they can get their hands on love and trade it off for silver. The curtain's nice, but what it hides is worse than sticks and stones. Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. 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 Your nervous spine is crawling with shivers. You're standing right in the eye of a blizzard. You're inches from a shelter, so near to warmth of a home in a chandelier, shining down its light on love, wishing you'd be closer. The curtain's nice, but what it hides is worse than sticks and stones. Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. 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 Before you climb the fence tonight, look through the microscope. Better the devil you know. Better the devil you know. Better the devil you know. Better the devil you know.
Waiting here on this cold, lonely night without you. The tension's overbearing. Wondering, are you coming back home again? To inspire fondness with love. Where did our love go wrong? My sugar. Why did I make you cry? Whispers flow through my mind when I think about you. That warm feeling in me. My heart sings a sad song and just melts away. Please look into my eyes, my sugar.
Yeah, so, but other than that, it's just, yeah. Well, you know what?
It's also like once you
But,
like start to age, like fine wine, like Chris and I have.
ooh,
Even if you're
yes,
in a
I'm fine with
relationship,
wine.
you learn that it's not about the other person. Right.
I'm tasteful.
No, but
They
you start to
they
learn
want
it's not.
they want the fine wine.
It's not the other person that really makes you
I'm just
happy
like,
because that
yeah,
shit dies
they
off
want
after a
that fine
while.
wine. But when they saw the wine pass by, they didn't want it. I don't know.
Hey, let me put my
It
toes
just
in it. You'll
happened.
like it better. Let's make a video with my toes and some grapes. Do you know how many people would buy that shit? Anyways, let me continue. So as you get older and you're in a relationship and you've been there for like 20 some odd years, you realize it's not like finding your happiness within somebody else. You find somebody to complement your happiness. You need to find happiness on your own. And there's been a couple gals in here talking about me, myself, and I, yada, yada. And my friend Kat was like that too. Like, she's like, I don't need anybody. I'm perfectly happy on my own. And I really looked up to that. I wish I could answer this call, but it doesn't have a join button.
I've been multitasking.
But yeah, you gotta learn to love yourself and truly love yourself. Like, people are like, I love myself. Well, do you really truly love yourself? Because if you did, you wouldn't mind being alone. But yeah, I don't know.
Did somebody call?
Yeah, did you hear that? Because I didn't add it because
Yeah, I
usually
heard
it
it.
has the arrow that goes over. But it didn't have it, so I don't know if I can call him back and then add him on, because generally it'll have an arrow that points over and we can add him on that way. But let me try again. You can bring your group in here if you guys
Honey,
really
you know
need
what I
to.
used to say?
Huh?
You know what I used to say, Tess? I'm bad. This is what I used to say a long time ago. I can say sexual words on here, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Can I?
go
Like
for it.
sexual words?
Yeah,
Okay.
or you can even make up
I
lines
used
for
to
those
say this
words
when
if
I
you don't
was,
feel comfortable.
oh my god, I know I shouldn't be talking like this because there's certain people watching me, but I used to say this when I was young, but like in my teens. You know what? I was fine as wine. I was lickable. Okay, here's the second word. You ready for this shit? I can't believe I'm about to say this shit. I'm lickable and fuckable. Ah, back then. But that was back then. Not anymore.
Hey, it takes all kinds to make the world go round.
Yeah, that's what I used to say. But I don't say that anymore. Yep.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Because back then, I mean, if I was. Huh? Yeah, I'd be like, "Arrgh."
Yeah, baby, yeah. Well, I'm happy you're happy. And I don't know, it
Yeah,
does
I
feel
am
good
happy. And
to the
it's just,
ego. No matter how much we try to kill it,
it's
it's
got
still
that
there.
spunky energy that, yeah, I got that spunky energy that I used to have. But the only thing now is more of boundaries. You know what I mean? Like respectable boundaries is what I have now. That's changed since my mom's been gone. Um, it's just, it hurts, don't get me wrong, but I have learned to think of what she would tell me if she had the chance to talk to me. She would tell me, you know what? Yes, I left you, but you don't stop your life. You continue. Now it's your time to shine. It's your journey. I don't want you to be crying and miserable. Yes, I know you're gonna miss me, but you will see me. You'll see me again when it's your time. And that's what how I look at it. I will reunite when it's my time. But until then, I got to live my life.
Yes.
Even though it hurts.
You should be happy, live your life, and do the things you think that they would love and appreciate to honor their lives. And that's what they want. They don't want you to be sad and comfy-dumpy. They want you to be happy and free and to live the best life you can. And I think that's the meaning of life. Everybody's like, what's the meaning of life? And I think it's to find happiness, not just around you, but within you, because that's where happiness starts. Easier said than done.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a progress. It really is. And I think within January, I grew up so fast within months. It just that
Isn't
little
it scary?
innocent kid that my mom was just holding on to. That kid just spread his wings and grew. I actually spread my wings and just said, you know what, it's time for me. Ooh, it's actually gonna say it with happiness. It's time for me to be a man and take responsible for my actions and take my happiness and make me happy. And not to be a kid anymore, because I had that inner child in me, which I still do have that inner child. It's okay.
Oh yeah, don't kill the inner child, man. Let that kid play. Cluck. Don't get rid of the inner child. You can still be a man and have that inner child.
Funky times, but
you gotta nurture it and push it on a swing and stuff.
The inner child in me is still there.
Feed it popsicles.
Yeah. Oh, the popsicles. Oh yeah, I have the popsicles. I have the inner child. The inner child. When the inner child comes out is when I'm eating pickles. When I'm eating the lollipops. That's my inner child.
Pickles, lollipops.
That's my inner child.
Man, sour heads or warheads. Man, there's so many things about childhood. When you're a kid, you just can't wait to grow up. And then when you're an adult, you're like, I wish I was a fucking kid again. But you can keep that youngness about you, even though you have to pay bills and do a job and shit like that. All right, we're going to try this again.
Try it again.
Girl, can you hear me? No, it's buffering. It's buffering. Doing the swirly durly. Hello?
I'm here.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can
hear me. Okay, good. Awesome. All right.
I was starting to think that
Go ahead.
I was starting to think that the AI world has swallowed you all up.
So it's me and Chris on the show, and Chris was very intrigued last time he called in. He's like, this guy really has something to say. So let us know what's on your mind and what's been going on.
Yeah, I mean, talk about what's going upon one's mind. It's like this world at this time is it's a shit show. There's so many things going on upon one's mind at this time, and because I think all our minds are being distracted, and you all have seen this happen so many times in the past. The perfect description is the magician. He distracts you by making you pay attention to his one hand while his other hand is doing something different. And I think that's what they're doing right now with this eclipse. What's your thought about that?
That to me is pretty interesting. And there's been a lot of things like that, like pay attention to P. Diddy instead of this. So is it P. Diddy instead of the eclipse, or is it P. Diddler instead of, the whole election thing? So that's a good point you have, because I didn't even freaking think about it like that as far as this eclipse. The thing I was seeing with the eclipse was...
Well, may I give you another example?
Yes.
Which is something they also take advantage is natural shit that happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, for example, that bridge in Maryland. Barge losing control, and so that's a whole nother different scenario we can get into on that. That's a whole different subject. But anyway, just looking at the fact that barge collapsed that bridge.
Yeah, and it was so crazy.
Yeah, that should happen. I mean, that should happen, and it was real. But the thing is the ones out there that takes advantage of those situations. And I think it was a real shit that happened, but they're taking advantage of it to distract our minds, to take our minds away from other thoughts of that is more seriously happening in the world. Over.
Okay, hold on one second. Because you're really loud and Chris is really quiet. So let me just turn this up really quick. So Chris, were you able to hear what Daryl said?
Yeah. With the eclipse, I think it's more of there's just something going on with that eclipse. Personally, I don't like it.
While you're going through this quiet phase,
I think there's gonna be
I'm just saying it's like
crazy stuff going on.
There's a lot of times shit is made up, and there's a lot of times that real shit happens.
Dale, can you not hear Chris?
They make up shit, but they also take advantage of real shit happening, and put their too far borrowedness into making people think that something else happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they'll do something to make you look at this instead of that. Pay attention to this instead of that until it blows over. They've been doing that from the beginning of time. Did you know that Hollywood was started by the fucking Illuminati, like the government? Like, this was started by the government to distract us all along from different things. It's kind of weird. I don't get it, but yeah, and it was so weird. Like, can you hear Chris at all when Chris talks? Daryl?
No, I do not.
I don't know if he can hear me. I can hear him, but I don't know if he can hear me.
Okay, let me look at some stuff, but I can what do they say? Translate? Put the message through? I don't know. I used to use my phone and put it like towards the speaker or whatever, but what do you think, Chris, about what he's saying?
I think there's just a lot of commotion. I think there's gonna be a lot of nutty people when the eclipse comes out.
A lot of commotion, a lot of nutty people.
The rest of us can hear him what he says. Maybe you can speak for him, or speak. Maybe you can just translate whatever. You know what I mean?
Don't even like the vibe I'm getting. I feel there's gonna be more earthquakes.
Hold on just a second, Daryl.
Within the past few days. But I have a feeling that we're gonna hit a 6.1 or a 5.1 or something that's gonna hit. And when it does, it's gonna cause chaos. Another earthquake's coming. And maybe that's where the dizziness is coming from. Maybe I'm getting sensations on the earth shifting. So just be on the lookout, because this is not something you play with. And everybody had asked me, am I going to be outside with the eclipse? And I'm going to tell them, you can fucking do it. I ain't going outside. I'll keep my blinds out. I don't want to look at that. No.
All right, Boo
I
Boo
ain't
Chow.
messing with that eclipse. I respect it, and it's not something you mess with. I mean, people might take pictures, but if your phone don't work, that's on your fault because they already warned people not to take pictures of the eclipse. But are people gonna listen? No, they're gonna be that dumb to take pictures and say, "Oh, look how cool this is." Then later, "Oh my shit, my phone don't work." Well, pay attention to what's being said, and you might learn something. But
That
that's
is
how I
indeed
look at
true.
it. People just need to start really paying attention. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I think the animals are gonna act crazy too. Like all the animals at the zoo. I don't know why I keep seeing the zoo, but I think the animals are gonna be kind of acting kind of crazy. Anything in the wildlife is gonna be very strange, like the coyotes, the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I
You're
think even
reminding
say
me
the
of that
sharks might act
that
kind of weird
video.
during the eclipse. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anything that is strange, like normal animals that are very territorial, like wolves, coyotes, panthers,
Or that take certain
anything that's very
routes.
aggressive and very territorial, they're gonna be on their turf, and if anything seems out, they will attack. And while the eclipse is being done, this is just random, and this, and of course I know we're on Facebook, but you know how I am, I just don't care. Well, what I'm seeing is the eclipse is gonna play its part. But get this, Tess, there's gonna be a frequency, there's gonna be a signal that only dogs could hear, but only the people that are gifted are gonna be able to hear the signal, and there's gonna be ringing in the ear, and they'll be like, I can't hear. What is that? Because I'm gonna tell you,
Mm-hmm.
today, well, actually, you know what? Yeah, it was today. I didn't say nothing to nobody. This year was clogged up. I couldn't hear anything this morning. After a while, I take a shower and it went away. Like it was just like something was blocking my hearing, and I thought, okay, is this me getting a cold? And I said, you know what? You could easily just say it was allergies, but I think there's gonna be a lot of signals, beams of signals that only animals could hear,
Right. Like
but
this ringing in
other
my
people that are very,
ears.
very sensitive.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of that, a lot of ringing in my ears, and more
Mm-hmm.
frequently than ever.
Yeah.
So just
Mine's
keep
been
in
going on
mind
for
if you
about,
hear any
I think,
stuffing in
5 years
your
now.
ear can't hear on the eclipse, you're gonna call me and say, "Holy shit, that's what Chris said." Can't hear, ringing in the
I won't.
air, in the ear. I mean, it's just yeah.
I've been telling
So
you about my ear
that's
ringing
why I
for
told you I'm
years
not
now.
going outside. Hell no. I don't see no crazy ass people.
Yeah, Alice says I've had a lot of pressure and
So
ringing in my
I don't
ears. I changed some settings too, Daryl. I don't know if you could eventually hear Chris, but yeah, basically he's saying like everything's going batshit crazy, even the animals, all kinds of different stuff. They're focusing on this eclipse, and then there's something else that's happening. But even the animals react to the solar eclipse. Crickets will start chirping and different animals
yeah.
will go to sleep, even though they don't do their full day. It's kind of interesting. Dogs and cats will kind of lose their shit because they're like, this is not normal. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, go ahead, Lisa. That'd be awesome. If you share that, I'll try to share it. But yeah, it's like you said, the magician. Look at this hand while this hand is doing this. It's like the sleight of hand thing, and we're just dumb and we don't know what the F is going on. Well, guess what? Our percentage is pretty low, but it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year, and we're on to your shit. We're not dumb as you think, and except for we are, so don't kill us. No, I'm just kidding. But no, we're on to it. We know what you're doing. We know what's going on, and I don't know. I just hope like we have a plan. We have a place we can meet up. The only thing I haven't done just yet that I want to do is get an atlas. This old man found the atlas in the thrift store that I was going to buy, and I really regret that I didn't get it when I did. I was like, it'll still be there. Nobody wants that, but that old man was really smart and got the atlas. So I need a road atlas so I can use roads instead of Google Maps. We're so used to using the internet if it goes out, just like it did for, what was it, like 3 hours, maybe? Everybody lost their shit. I can't live my life without my phone, blah, blah, blah. It's going to happen. Like you said, this is a test before the Big Bang. And this is a different Big Bang, not the good kind. This is the big shebang. I'm just saying really quick, Daryl, if anyone in the chat could hear you. If not, I need to change my settings again. But
as you're doing that, I was meditating.
Oh, no worries. Don't ever apologize for that. I envy you. So, let me see really quick. Maybe. Okay, now I think I hear Daryl. I hear Fuzz. Daryl, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm here, and I was just saying, when the grid, eventually it's going to happen. Who knows when? But when it does, like predictions, well, it's not even predictions, it's people just speaking facts. When the grid does shut down, there are so many lives dependent upon the grid, so therefore there's going to be a huge amount of people who will pass away because they're dependent, their life is on a life support system depending upon the grid. And when the grid goes away, they will pass away. Over.
That's interesting. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah. Yeah, I kept seeing the Phoenix. Have you ever heard of the Phoenix?
Mm-hmm. Daryl, have you ever heard of the Phoenix?
It resurrected. The Phoenix is gonna be resurrected.
Have I ever heard of what?
The Phoenix. Can you hear Chris talking about the Phoenix?
Not the state Phoenix. I'm talking about the bird.
Okay, let me change one more thing. Maybe this
is, first of all, the two things I ever think of when I hear the word Phoenix is
hold on one sec, Chris.
The Phoenix light,
Well, he's talking about like the rebirth
and the rising of the burn of the firebird coming back up, rising from the dead.
All over the bird, and then it turns into dust.
Okay, so talk a little louder, Chris. Maybe he can hear you now. I changed another setting, and we can barely hear you.
No, I'm just saying about the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the bird. About the resurrection of the Phoenix. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I'm seeing something about Phoenix, and maybe it could be even the city Phoenix. Okay, no, that's
right. My sister lives down there. I don't envy her, but
the things that come out of my mouth.
The whole rebirth thing and the Phoenix, before you say anything, Daryl, reminds me of Jesus. And a lot of people think Jesus is a fictional character. To me, in my heart, my spirit tells me that Jesus is real. Jesus is my big brother, and I really envy and look up to him. But there's different rebirths of that. And I don't know, I think it's coming. I don't know, we've been talking about the end of time since the beginning of time, and I just feel like it's coming. Okay, so Daryl, go ahead and say what you were going to say.
I was just going to say, I will give you a new scenario of the Phoenix, right? basically the Phoenix is you thought of in of your times of you've been indoctrinated to your knowledge of the Phoenix is a crash and burn and then re-erected. But stop and think about the United States of America. It is fixing to crash and burn, and then it will come back alive. So do you
That's what I
think
just said. That's exactly
Phoenix
what I just said.
is like the United States?
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just said that shit. Some of the states are going to be on fire. Yeah, they're going to burn. They're going to
Underwater.
burn. And then the others, we're going to be underwater or over water. Yeah.
Go ahead, Daryl.
So if you die,
Chris just had to add that
better
really
luck
quick, but
that person you love because you might just burn.
yeah,
You gotta
finish
turn
what you were
into
saying,
ashes.
Daryl. Yeah, not me, Coach. Go ahead, Daryl.
Oh my god, somebody might have said that. Mm-hmm.
Well, here's another
Some
thing
part of
about
Earth is gonna
that
burn.
thought is
Yeah.
okay.
So we better
You know how
make peace
shit
with everyone.
happens, right?
And if they don't make peace
And I
with
bought
Yeah.
a boat motor way back in the day,
that's what we
and
do. But enemies,
I
the
need to
tendency of being
replace
jealous
a
of
part,
each other.
and I needed to
Life
check
is too short.
the part number, and that boat motor was made for seawater, right? And
Oh,
now I'm starting to check, and then I look at these naval maps of the where the water line is going to be, and the Mississippi River is supposed to open up into an inlet bay, and then I realized, wow, I'm in the middle of North America with a boat motor that is made for seawater.
Some of us might survive,
and if that map comes through, I'll be 50 miles away from a new inland seawater bay.
I know where. But are they going to let
yeah, seawater, freshwater, it's all different, and there are actually systems that can clean seawater and make it drinkable water. Because if you try to drink seawater right now, it ain't gonna work. But if it's filtered and they do what they need to for the process, then it does work. But yeah, like you're saying, with this motor that's used to seawater, you try to use it in freshwater, like that could be completely different. It's two different entities.
Oh my God!
Well, my point is,
let him know that they're going to pollute the water.
In the predictions of the world to become tomorrow, is eventually the Mississippi River will expand to the point of being an inlet water bay. You know. And the new Madrid fault, when the eclipse
I don't know if Chris or Daryl, you guys have seen the Bill Gates map. Have you seen the Bill Gates map as far as what land Bill Gates has bought? Basically, when you use the map of when the United States gets flooded, he's bought land in all those areas and nowhere else. What does that tell you? He's part of the elite, and he's part of
shit because he bought flooded land.
No, he bought land that was not going to be flooded.
I want to go there. He's part of Illuminati.
And they've been around forever. Whether it be the Rothschilds or whoever the fuck else, they're all a part of the Illuminati. They're all the higher power. They're all running this show and making our president's puppets. But he bought tons of land, and if you look at the map, and I wish I had it on hand right now, he is in plains where oceanfront property in Arizona. He's got a small acreage in Colorado. He's got some in different places. Anywhere there's land, even in California, there's a small portion he has. If you see the map that is flooded, if it does flood here in the United States, and it goes to a certain extent, then he's got all the good land. So it's like, look to that. Look to where he's buying. But I don't know, where I'm at, I feel comfortable. And it's crazy because you know, like I said, end of the world is taught from the very beginning.
Okay.
Oh, Chris.
May I give you a whole different respect of a really very, very bizarre thought on this whole scenario? It's
Yeah,
like,
Chris, can you see,
no,
or can you hear Daryl?
like it's what I'm saying is
Yeah, I
it's
can hear.
almost
I'm listening.
impossible
Okay.
to think of this being true. But do you think it's a possibility of Bill Gates and all these people buying up all that land because they know it's going to be flooded and they want to evacuate the people out of the flooded land so they will be saved from being drowned to death?
I think Bill Gates is buying that
Now
land because he
that's
knows
a
it'll still be
full-hard
there at the end of time.
thinking
And
idea, but I mean, is it possible?
Alice in the chat room is saying a monopoly on water, but unless you have the technology, how good is ocean water to you? How long can you live drinking ocean water? Not very long, because it's going to dehydrate you before it hydrates you. No, this is land that he has bought. He knows the map. He's got the seeds. He's fucked up the seeds with Monsanto. It's really messed up, but he's bought every portion of land, basically, that's going to be available. Hopefully there's some little sprouts along the way, but where I'm at, I feel I'm comfortable. I've lived all over the United States, and I feel the most comfortable I ever have. And even as I was a young child, I knew
What about your loved ones?
no, most of my loved ones are here, and it's crazy because, like, even in Arkansas, I was like, man, you know, they're pretty low down there, but there's the Ozarks and stuff like that, so a lot of my family's going to be up above that water range. So they're going to be okay,
as you're in the Ozarks, you'll be protected. But what about the people in Arkansas from the bottomland where they grow the rice? And they're going to be completely flooded. And you look at all these different maps that they made in the past. And one of the worst scenarios that I've seen of this new water land, whatever you want to call it, is in this part of Arkansas where I live, it will be an island, you know? That's some weird-ass crazy shit.
Isn't it? Oceanfront property. Hey, that's $high land right there. But, you know, there's a place that actually keeps seeds for everything.
Oh, wait,
hold on
right there now. Because you just triggered my mind on something that happened in the past. Okay, what you just triggered me on my memory of the past as all of a sudden all these big millionaires investing in all this money, and all of a sudden all these banks are popping up in this area, like especially like a little further north from here in Missouri, like Ozark, Missouri and stuff. And then all this money's been going into this area all of a sudden. And Northwest Arkansas especially, they've been spending gajillions of dollars investing in building up this part of the country. And now that you said that, I ask why. Why have they spending so many millions of dollars in this part of the country?
Because that's their livelihood, even though a lot of millionaires and billionaires are saying, oh, I have so much money, it doesn't really matter. Like, I can go to space if I need to. Bill Gates is smart. Even though he's a dumbass, he's pretty smart. He's buying up land that will be there when it floods. I don't know, it makes me wonder about the other million billionaires.
My point,
so
exactly.
Let's talk about the Facebook guy, Mr. Zuckerberg. He's over there in Hawaii buying up all the land over there, and he's building a fucking bunker. Did you know this island is in the middle of the ocean, and it's not very tall at all? So you're going to build your bunker there instead of other places that are higher? Okay, good luck, Mr. Zuckerberg. But Bill Gates, being the dumbass he is kind of smart. What do you think, Chris?
Well, not to change the subject, but where do you really think that the island, or well, not an island, it's like a land, where you think
Let me see.
that in the proverbs of
Okay.
years gone by, the people that got to where we are nowadays. Well, not we, but our government. They have gotten to the point where they think they've got everything under control, and they've developed everything, and they're testing this, and like CERN and all this shit, and they're fixing to do this big exploration type shit.
CERN is about to restart
this shit up,
same date
and
as the solar
and
eclipse.
it's going to be a whole. It's going to be Atlantis 2.0.
There's an eclipse. It's affecting my body.
Did you hear? I just heard this recently. Chris, did you hear this too? Supposedly, the day of the eclipse, CERN is supposed to reboot and do some other experiment.
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
Yep.
I think it would be just crazy because we're just talking about it. I'm going to ask you guys something. I need to know, everybody that's in the show, is there anybody that's having some sensation up here in the crown chakra area? Third eye, crown chakra?
Tingling right here and right here.
Yeah. See, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, it's like tingling
That's
right here
Brittany
and
was
right here.
She was all right here.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Here. Oh my God.
And right
that
here.
is insane.
It's kind of like a face mask. Yeah, when I touch it, it's tingling even more.
All right here.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's the same.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. The micro particles from a volcano going off. You're gonna want to wear a fucking face mask. Excuse my language.
No, seriously, like a volcano like that thousands of years ago, like caused the whole world to be black for months. It was fucking terrible. And
because they know something's coming.
what is it? Iceland is doing it constantly these days, and there's other volcanoes that are activating, and there's other volcanoes in America that are activating as well. But on that note, fellas, Chris and Daryl, we do have to go to our second music break. If you're down. So I'm going to have to mute you, or you can mute yourselves.
Yeah.
Please mute yourselves so I don't have to mute you. Anywho's,
just to break off that for a second, when it comes to, we all have dreams, right? And sometimes our dreams are so real, it seems like we're living them. And we get to the point where the dreams are so real that we do not know if we're in reality or if we're in dreams.
It's hard
so
to
one
tell
of my
what's
dreams
real
that
and
was
what's
so
not.
real is like here in Arkansas, and because not where I'm at, well, probably where I'm at, but anyway, I've had these dreams that all of a sudden the ground is erupting and stuff, and then the ground's cracking open and lava is flowing up, and I'm in the field and I'm trying to get the hell out of Dodge and trying to get out of the molten lava shit. And it almost sounds like the Impossible from that Kung Fu dude.
Oh no!
He had all those shows in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
forget his
died.
name, but he always did the
second best way to go. But yeah, it's true. But we do have to go to our music break. I'm sorry to say, but I do appreciate you calling in. It was super amazing. If you want to hold on, we only have like 13 minutes to go for this break. So if you're willing to, come on back. But we do have to go there. So on this music break, guys and gals, we have Miss Michaelin Hay with her song Pins and Needles, Gravity, Mirror, and then we have Mr. Fred Johnson III from Canyon County, California with After Dark. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
Talking pins and needles, every word through a microscope. You keep stomping down on the ground while I this tightrope. I just wanna say what I wanna say without your sentence. I'm not willing to do the time when I'm innocent, and I'm innocent. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. Walked on my share of thin ice with your blowtorch at my feet. You won't ever see me beg, so take this tongue off your leash. I'm gonna say what I wanna say, don't need permission. Interpret it how you want, it's my decision. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. Dancing on shattered glass, kicking the pieces all around. My safety has been broken, this is now a hunting ground. Talking on pins and needles. Talking on pins and needles. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. I'm gonna hang it up, hang it up, hang it up. And I'm done, and I'm done, and I'm done, done, done. Talking on silent, drifting all alone, killing time and counting stars, waiting for the moment we get. I feel you pull me closer, you got me burning up, you got a hold on me. I feel you pull me closer, you got me burning up, your mind, my gravity. I feel you pull me closer, you got me burning up, you got a hold on me. I feel you pull me closer, you got me burning up, your mind, my gravity. I dove right in. Didn't bring a parachute, fell right through, hit the water hard, moving too fast, spiraling out of control, was touch and go, went a little far. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep a shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. Try to erase the ink that's left upon my chest. I'll attest, I don't really wanna forget to forget. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep a shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. You taught me how to turn a blind eye. I showed you how to keep a shoulder cold. No one walked away without a scar. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror. I've been digging through the pieces. Your heart is out of reach, but objects may seem nearer through this rippled mirror.
My driver pulls up in my limousine, ready to take me anywhere I want to be. I say, I want to go. Take me to a college scene. I'd like to go and dance, have drinks, and hunt the perfect date. Yeah. Living at the door, I search lonely streets to find hidden shadows in the motor. It doesn't matter what I say. Secret arranged in a series of pursuits. No matter what I say after dark, I gave her base because she had the range. I knew she was the one that never could go home again. Plastic life by limo seats. I don't know why I can't control this third again. Yeah, living at the dark. I search lonely things to find hidden shadows in the dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Change the tennis stuff. Murder forever after. No matter what I say after dark. Feeling ran to repugnant and fear. In hiding place with days of December. Concerning works furnished in the bandage. It doesn't matter what I say. It really doesn't. No matter what I say after dark. It doesn't matter what I say. Secret homicides arranged in a series of pursuits. No matter what I say. Change in the stuff. Murder forever after. It doesn't matter what I say. Brooding failure, lacking the hint of conscience. No matter what I say after dark.
Welcome back, and thanks so much for joining me tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. I'm so grateful you guys could join us. Times are hectic, things are crazy, and we're all kind of dealing with these shenanigans. But I would like to welcome back Mr. Psychic Chris Garcia.
Hi.
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. It's just tripping me out because, you know what? While we were on break, I was talking to Brady, and you know how you
Mm-hmm.
got the same sensation right here?
Oh,
He
yeah.
still
Like
has
right
it.
here, and up here, and kind of here, too.
Mm-hmm.
It feels kind of
Mm-hmm.
like a superhero mask, but not. Or
Yeah.
maybe that's how it feels. I don't know.
Yeah. Weird.
Right?
I felt it up here, and then it's starting to go right
Mm-hmm.
here with the third
I
eye
get that a
area.
lot, where it's like
And I'm
on
like,
my
that's crazy.
crown. I hate it when it's on my crown. It kind of creeps me out. I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Making sure there's no spiders up there. But yeah, you feel that tingling around your crown. Like I said, like right here I felt it, and up here, kind of here, but mostly here and here. So I don't know. I think like we're supposed to, or we are seeing what's actually going on. I'm not sure. What do you think? What does Brittany think? Brittany, come on. Let's go. Let's go, sister.
I don't know, but it's funny. I'm even feeling it on my temples too, right here. All right here. My temples.
Or sometimes you feel like poke or something. Pressure over here.
Yeah, I feel like poke.
Bubbling.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, what the hell? Like I was doing that earlier today. I was all like this. I was like, damn, what is this? Shit fucking hurts.
Right? I know. Sometimes it's like a stabbing, or sometimes it's like somebody actually like full-fledged poked you in the side of the head. But we do have a question here from Miss Lauren Mayfield, and she says, sending good vibes your way. I would like to know if there's anyone around me trying to tell me something.
I think so.
I feel like a female energy. What do you feel? Lauren Mayfield.
It's female.
Mhm.
It's female, but it's a very strong energy. Yeah, I feel like a very strong energy to it.
I feel like it could be her grandmother, or it could definitely be. I feel more confident about great grandmother, but I could just be talking ish. Because sometimes my feelings aren't on point, but a lot of times they are. What are you getting?
Um, I would say like her mom's grandma.
Mm-hmm. So great
I'm
grandma.
getting like light skin with black and a little bit of white highlights. Yeah,
That's awesome.
weird.
Are you picking up like what she's trying to say? Because she's wondering, is there someone around me trying to tell me something? And we both picked up on great grandma. What is she trying to say?
I was just told to be ready. I was just told to be ready.
Get your shit in order, or your ish.
Be ready for whatever. To be ready.
You know, a lot of people talk about the boot about to drop, and that's about where we're at. We're just waiting for the boot to drop, and then ish is going to hit the fan. It's pretty intense. But we've been through this several times. We've had several cycles, the year 2000, 2012, times before that. But could this be the real one? It always makes you wonder, is this it? Like, it wasn't before, but maybe it's this time. How long has this been going on as far as everybody thinking this is the end of time? But when you look around and seeing the different wars going on, I don't know if you saw about the red heifers overseas. Like, that's a big thing. They had 3. You have to sacrifice one at a certain date before it starts to menstruate or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but that's a sacrifice they're doing overseas to have these other things happen. To replace the temple, I believe in Jerusalem. I don't know. I'm kind of just going off the scabs in my brain right now, but a lot of weird stuff happening worldwide that is affecting all of us, the whole world. And it's kind of funny we're all on the same page when, in fact, in the past, nobody's really been on the same page with us as far as the Aztec calendar and the year 2000 and stuff like that. But with this, it's worldwide. Kind of makes you wonder, is it really going to be this time? All I know is I'm getting chickens.
I think with everything, it's just everything seems off. Like, really off balance. Like something big is huge. Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these earthquakes happening, you could think it's just coincidence, but no. It's a sign that change is about to happen. Something change is about to occur.
Well, and it could even be a meteorite or a meteor because I think it was just today. It could have been yesterday because the days kind of go together for me because my sleep habits, etc. There was a huge asteroid or meteorite that hit the moon. The moon's not too far away from us. It is kind of far, but when you think about rocks scattered or asteroids or meteors scattered throughout the space, something could hit us too. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking this is what the Bible's been talking about the whole time, and these certain things are showing, like they said, the red heifer, the change of the temple, etc., etc., the war between Jerusalem and Maza, and then Jerusalem Like, before, they've always been peaceful and only done what they have to do. But this time I feel like, I don't know if it's like old age or what, but this guy is making the wrong decisions all the time. And he just killed a bunch of people trying to feed these people. Even before that, the people are trying to go to the food truck to get food and they just mowed them down with freaking machine guns. Like, what the hell is going on? This is not war tactics. This is not correct.
Yeah.
This is pure evil. This is insanguination. What do they call it when you take out a whole group of people? They did the same thing with Jewish people and natives and stuff before. Genocide. This is freaking genocide. And even though we're not wanting to say, yeah, I'm in for it, because we're Americans and we're under this president, everybody thinks we are. And it's BS. Because Joe Biden, tell you what, this guy has Alzheimer's or dementia or some shit. He's out of his fucking mind. But he sees it too. Like, the Jerusalem president was making the wrong moves. Killing people that are feeding people, killing people that are trying to get food. These are not Maza. These are not bad people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what it is. But it's just how I look at things. And but, yeah, you need to sit there and wonder. I mean, whatever it is, it's weird how we're all getting a weird sensation. So, and it's close to the eclipse. So it's,
Now I'm getting the tinglies up here. Sorry, please continue.
Yeah, but I mean, but whatever it is, it's, yeah. But that's how I look at it. I mean,
Did you
I
see
think it would be better.
that statue of what people are calling a fallen angel in Russia? And people are taking pictures next to it, and it's wearing like a hooded robe, and it's got the wings, and it's huge because it's kneeling down, and people standing next to it are still not tall as it is. Do you think that was really something they mined out? Or is this something that was created?
I think it was something that was created.
Really? Yeah, I kind of felt that too, but just the way it looked,
I
like,
think it was
it
something
made
that-
my heart feel, I don't know, anxious? Because I do know there's watchers. I do know there's fallen angels around us. And giants are coming out all the time. Have you seen that too? Like in Mexico and other places?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
they've
think
been
with
hiding
everything
forever.
going on, you just never know. Yeah, life's too short, so. I just think that there's just too much going on and there's just too much at stake. Because I do feel like there's a lot of strange stuff going on. But I do believe that there is something. Yeah. Yeah, so that's just something that I see, and that's just how I look at it. But I just think there's a lot of change in the weather, and then everybody's getting these different side effects, thinking, what the hell going on? But people can't figure out what it is. And I just feel like there's something weird. Something's just so weird. It's
That
not the
is, and
same.
I think it's like we're all
Okay.
feeling it all at once. It's not just the conspiracy theorists, etc. Like, a lot of people are feeling this. Even the government is freaking out.
Yeah.
With the solar eclipse. Like, something is happening. It could be nothing. I hope it's nothing.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. I mean,
But if something does
Unless we're
happen,
wrong,
Chris,
and
and it does start to flood down there, because you're going to be the oceanfront property in Arizona. So if that does happen, just make your way this way to Bayfield, Colorado, and you can stay with us. And you too, Alice. And you too, Lisa. And everybody else out there. Come on. Like, we're prepared. We got our guns. We got our ammunitions. We got different foods. Bring your shit. Bring it all together. It kind of brings me back to We Are Paradox Media and Sister Sandra and others of us, like, having shared dreams, shared visions of end of the world shit. It's freaking creepy. It scares me. Like, I do like to be scared because I love horror movies and stuff, but this is a different kind of scared. Not the kind I'm used to, but like the real kind that I don't like.
Yeah. But I do feel that whatever's coming, people need to be ready. Because this is not a joke anymore. With everybody feeling the intensity, it's not the same. It's just not the same. And people think that it's a joke, but...
When Alice said, I had those dreams when I was younger. Well, mine started when I was 21. Almost 21. I think I was 20, about to turn 21. 2 weeks after I had my daughter, I turned 21. I started having these end-of-the-world dreams, and it looked like Saudi Arabia or different places that you see these wars where all the buildings are demolished and people are running, but this time it was us. It was us running. And I was only 20 years old when I had that first vision. And then it's been repetitive. Like, I just wrote it off as, oh yeah, I fell asleep in the living room next to the TV and it was just the news. But I don't think it was. I don't think it was just the news. I think it was something else.
Yeah. I just think some people are just not ready for what's about to occur. They better be ready now.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna find out quick.
There's no joke anymore. Yeah, they're real quick.
And I really hope we're talking shit out our ass, but I don't think we are. I don't know. We've been feeling this for years. Ever since we met, right? Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, my mic. We're not letting you on. The Mad Whacker's trying to come back on. We ain't letting the Mad Whacker back on. Fuck that guy. You couldn't see him, but I could see him, and he had his wang out. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Just for fun was his first name, and then tonight it was just me something. So I don't know. Whoever he is, he's pretty proud of his member, and I think he needs to find a new hobby. I mean, that one could be really fun, but I'd rather build chicken coops and chicken yards and raise little chickadees. I don't know. I'm so excited about those little baby chickens. It's been the most excited I've been in a while, but it's just because, I don't know if you've heard, the bird flu's back in. It's a big thing that's happening. Be careful what chicken and other things you eat. So it's, and even eggs. It's going to the eggs too, on cows. It's between the chickens, cows, and eggs. Freaking weird.
Yeah, but people don't believe in that stuff. Yeah, they think we don't know nothing. They think we don't know nothing, so let them think.
Well, yeah, and they keep messing with stuff like angina, where COVID came from in the first place, and then now they're working on a C virus that has a 99% kill rate. Could you imagine? My whole freaking family got it, and the only one that almost died was my husband. Imagine had we all gotten it, we probably all would have died, and you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
Yeah, but it's just people think that, that we don't know, but I think it's a joke, but yeah. I just think it don't make sense. That's how I look at it, But I think
does anything these days make sense? Fuck.
and they don't make sense. A lot of the stuff does not make sense. Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Well, Chris, I don't know what you're doing, but you keep looking down, and I think you're kind of distracted by something.
No, I'm
Might
looking
be
at
your girlfriend. But
No, I'm just looking at. No, I'm looking at because I'm trying to share it out, but trying to share it to see if in case anybody else wants a reading or whatever.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
looking at down here. So.
Yeah, we got a lot of that stuff.
Why is everybody calling me? I can't talk right now. What the hell? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just grateful that I looked first before I just went add to page, and the Mad Whacker would be back at it again. But hey, we went okay. He was already showing his face or ugly member before I even added him. So yeah, we didn't have to deal with that again, and I didn't have to erase this video. Thank God, because I had to erase it on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Because had YouTube found that, pretty sure I would no longer have a channel. That guy, whoever he is. You asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody was calling me and I can't answer it because then it would disconnect the call. So I don't know what they're wanting.
Just give them the link. Call in here. We have fucking about 30 minutes left, so let's go. Let me share the link again, just in case.
Oh, I'm trying.
If you want to call in to chat or whatever.
I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know why people can continue to message you through a show and not just fucking call to the show. I don't know. To me, it's kind of disrespectful. I'm going to share a link to here. I know, they do. But here is the link. Please feel free to call in here. Spread out whatever the fuck you want to talk about. We're down to talk about whatever, because we talk about a lot of crazy stuff. And ain't nothing left untouched, really. So, whatever you want to talk about. Unless you're the Mad Whacker, we don't want to talk about your penile member or how mad you whack. But otherwise, we're good. What a joy.
Yeah. I just think that they're just... I don't know what the hell. I just think it's just crazy. And I'm trying to figure out if... I already sent the link out, so...
Yeah, and it's you don't have to be on video. If you're afraid to be on video, lock the camera, use your mic. Pretty simple, really. If you think about it. Pretty simple prospect.
I've already sent them. Yeah, I've already sent them.
I just shared it in the chat.
Everybody's quiet.
No, Chris is on here. I was just saying, Chris, get back on. Chris is here. Well, he's mostly here. He's here. I'm kind of tempted now, since other things are slapping in, to give Chris a reading. Could you imagine? I sound like one of those mind. What is it called?
What kind of deck do you have?
Like one of those Minecraft guys. It's called the Navigator's Tarot of the Mystic Sea. This is the cards I've used since I was 16 years old. My original deck got ruined by my drunken ass brother that just got out of prison and was trying to murder me Like, I had to crawl under tables and chairs, and he turned off the lights, so it was like the scariest, like, hide-and-seek shit ever. And then he thought I went upstairs, but I didn't, and I was about to go upstairs, then he turned on the light, and I threw the deck of cards at him, and it hit him in the head, and it just spiraled out. But yeah, that's that deck.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shuffle it a little bit, and then I'll let you know. So generally, you do a 3-card draw.
Yeah,
what do you do? Oh, guess who's calling? I bet you can never guess who's calling. I'll give you one guess. It's pretty familiar guess. Pretty used to call every weekend guess. Brave, Sir Robin. Oh, now he's swirling. Now he's a little swirly, kind of like the beginning of life. Hey, Robin.
Hi.
How goes it?
Yeah.
Good.
Can you hear him, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear him.
What's up?
How are you two doing tonight?
Oh, we're hanging in there.
It's been kind of quiet.
We're kind of like dingleberries, just floating around.
I have a feeling this year will be a very good year for me. I'm just wondering, what do you see in the cards for me this year?
Ooh. What do you see for Brave Sir Robin, Chris? He said in the cards. You're not your head.
Yeah, so.
I'm just picking you, little brother. I'm just kidding. Little big brother, I love you. I'm just picking you.
I know, right? So,
can you tell? Okay. Tell me when to stop. When I run up here, tell me when.
Tell me what you get from. Do a three card for me. 3 cards for me.
Okay, let's do Robin first, then I'll do you, okay?
Yeah.
You were first, so this is kind of off kilter because I didn't expect anybody to call in, but what are you getting first, Chris? What do you think?
So you gotta clear your vibes, clear the energy. There's a lot of energy that's been kind of just manipulated, so you need to clear your energy before anything else. Yeah, there is gonna be some good stuff coming, but they're just saying to clear your energy first.
Okay.
Main thing. Then once you do that, the universe will come and help you and count your blessings when they come.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's one thing you gotta look at, and then if there's any hostility or any energy negative, try to make peace, and you be the peaceful warrior, and you say, you know what, we gotta compromise because life is too short, so you just get rid of it.
Okay.
You just tell them to get rid of it.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you just clear that energy and just know that you're doing the right thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and on top of what Chris was saying, I was getting like an economy card. So it was just saying, like, money is only a tool. Like, money doesn't really mean a lot. Like, even though in this life we feel like it does, because it kind of does. In order to have a place to live, to get around, to do other things, it takes money. So it's a very important thing to us. But to sustain it must be saved or gained, and it must be like a living sculpture of one's will. Like, for me, I like the barter system more. But I think you will make good decisions regarding investments because, like you and me, like, money is really tight, so you have to be very careful about your decisions. So as far as money goes, there might be a trip or something, to see somebody, but
yeah,
just keep it close, keep it in your pocket, keep your receipts, know what you're spending, how much you have left, and how much can you spare. So just be very smart about that, because I think if you make the wrong decision right now, like, it can get away from you. Like, for me, I don't get a lot. Like, I only work, I think it's like 14 hours a week, and it's good pay, but it's not a lot. It's just enough to scrape by. I only feel happy right now because I have my taxes, but yeah, just be careful with that too. And as far as money goes too, it could be a value of your love and your heart. Be careful with that too. Don't give it too much. Like, be smart about what you're giving to other people. Don't give too much because that shit is precious. And the more you give, the more detrimented you are. Make sure you love yourself and take care of yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I need to know is that
Go ahead.
is that I was down in my basement one day, and I ended up hearing someone, a woman's voice saying, "No, please don't." And then after that, I heard a cat growl.
This is
Could be something like a residual.
Yeah,
This is in the basement?
yeah, in my basement.
And you said you heard a cat, right? Sounded like a cat?
Like a
Yeah,
cat.
afterwards.
Yeah, he
It
heard a
was not a
scream.
cat.
So what did the scream say again? Please don't, or stop, or what did it say again? I'm sorry.
I said, no, please don't.
Okay. And then you heard a cat growl.
After that,
I think to me, when he said cat, it wasn't a cat. It was something else that growled at you.
That's what I think too.
And it was not a cat.
It was like demonic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was picking up. Oh my
Because
god.
I think like whatever happened there to that girl, that demon affected that person to do that. That's what I feel. But I want to hear what Chris is picking up on.
Whatever that female was, whatever that female said, please don't. That female is in your head. You've been having negative thoughts. It's actually calling you out of things that you thought, but you haven't really exposed it.
Okay.
So, Robin, I'm going to tell you, like I've always told people, get out of your head, dude. Get the fuck out of your head. You're too much in your head.
Okay.
You're thinking things that you shouldn't be thinking.
I'm kind of thinking this could be residual because that basement has been very active for a very long time. And it could, like Chris said, be your imagination, or it could really be fucking happening. I don't know. Up there in Washington, there's a lot of shenanigans going on up there.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. I think that one sounds residual,
like
that could happen the same time all the time.
I would like to do a walk.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do a walk of your house, dude.
Okay.
I would like to do a walk, but you have to have me as a friend on Facebook in order to do that.
Okay.
But not on Tessa's show. It has to be on my Facebook.
Okay.
I would like to do a walk of your house. And I'll tell you where to go, what room, where, right, left, and then we can go where I'm picking up the most activity. And if I'm picking stuff outside, we're going to take a walk outside too. You have your phone, you rotate it, I'll tell you where to go, what's outside, what's there, and all the above. But remember, whatever I tell you, this walk is like a regular reading, but it's more on the paranormal aspect.
It's awesome.
It's not like a psychic reading, it's kind of mediumship. It's a little bit of just everything, like feeling energy, spirits, skinwalkers, dogman, whatever comes through, it's going to come through on your property.
Okay.
It's just a little bit of everything all at once.
All right.
And it goes very in depth. And by the way, when I'm done with your reading, I will be exhausted.
Okay.
So if you're down for it, you tell me the date.
Okay.
We'll put it on Facebook.
Okay.
I might have maybe somebody with me, because there's a lot of people that are in the paranormal field that love this kind of stuff, and they know I can do it because I've done it for others. I even did it for a good friend of mine. Her name's Katie. She, not Katie, but her name's Katie with Kety.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Does his name ring a bell? Casey?
No, it doesn't.
Does for
They
me.
call him the scientist.
Oh, the mad scientist?
He's
No.
been on the Travel Channel. Yes, I know them. I know them very well.
So I'm getting
no,
a-
it doesn't.
That
Oh,
means
my
I would
gosh.
have to get a hold of them, and yeah, we can do a spirit box session. Or there's others that I have that have other spirit boxes, and I can introduce you to many people because I have different connections to different people. Some of them are not on TV. Some of them are on TV.
Okay.
So just be aware. You better be ready for this walk.
Okay.
It's going to be fascinating. Because it's fascinating for me because I like a challenge. I do. And it's test my abilities to the fullest when I do
Okay.
this
And he
walk.
always does really good
Because
on
there's nothing compared to
those walkthroughs.
those
It's
walks.
insane.
And
It's intense.
the thing is that sometimes I'll get premonitions before I do the walk.
Okay.
And yeah, so if I'm being drawn to the basement, we go to the basement. If I'm not being
Yeah, and
drawn
I
to
think
it, then that's
we
not.
haven't- Yeah, we haven't done this before, so I think that's a big thing to do, because how many years has Brave Sir Robin called in, and we've never done a walkthrough. Like, I think that is meant to be. I'm kind of excited about that.
You just gotta be ready. You
Yeah,
just gotta
Alice
be ready
said
for
just
it.
be prepared
Okay.
and safe. Don't take it willy-nilly, because I feel that too. Like, I feel like it's close to or near, like, either a very busy waterway or fucking railroad. Sorry for the F word. I use the F word a lot because of military past. I'm just growing up with the F word, but I use it a lot. It's part of my, vernacular. But, yeah. I feel like it's very dangerous. I know there's been spirits, like, in and out of there constantly. You've told us about this for a long time. Kind of creeped out by it, but kind of excited just to see what exactly is going on. And Chris is very good at
without a
these.
little bit of information, I want to know if there's a river there. Is there a river in the backyard?
No, but our water comes from a well.
Oh, your water comes from the well. That's still a river.
So there's a stream down
Okay.
there.
It's
Yeah,
just
or
linked to
underground
the
river.
pipes. There's
Mhm.
that's still connected to water. So now that you said that, I'm giving you a demonstration. As it's going through the well, it's going through the pipes. Pipes or electrical EMF things to go off.
Oh, yeah, the metals they used to
So when
use.
there's water, they cause a lot of weird, strange shit. So if there is wells there, there's got to be other things. Because when it's all connected to the well, there's got to be an ending and a beginning. So if there's a well, there's got to be a ton of where the water's coming out. And
Okay.
when it's dropping like a waterfall, there's a creek somewhere.
Okay.
There's creek, there's water flow. So there's a lot of stuff in your backyard, dude. And I'm just by looking at your face, I can already see it in my head. So
Okay.
let me tell you,
Let me add something too when you're done.
you're in for a rude awakening.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna tell you anymore. I'll just leave it just a little taste of that.
Okay.
The rest, we're gonna have fun. I'll leave it with that.
Okay.
That's just a
Oh,
portion.
much.
So,
Live,
All right.
live. No, I just feel like that this is happening before you even live there. These spirits have been doing their thing, and it, like Chris said, it could be an underwater, picked up on a river. Could be an underwater river. Could be a spring. Could be something like there's flowing water, and a lot of haunted houses have that, like a well in a natural spring or a river or something that's underground that flows through there. You can't always see the rivers, but I feel like it is energy, but at the same time, it's constantly renewing itself. And these things are being shown to you because you are open, you are gifted, and you are seeing these things. So it disturbs you. Like, what the fuck is going on? But I think a lot of these things are residual, but I feel like there is something there that's keeping that happening. Could be a natural well or river or whatever, but I feel like there's some other entity, because otherwise, like, you would have picked up on this already because you're very intelligent. So I'm thinking there could be something else, like a soul collector or something. I'm not sure. There's something else involved with this besides just the residual of the water running through and the spirits doing what they do and the people traveling through there. So was there an old, like, railway thing going through there back in the day? Like, before it is what it is now? Or do you have any knowledge about any of that? Because I just feel like this place is very active. I don't know if it used to be an old store, if it was a railway, or what.
Well, we do have a fish hatch. There used to be a fish hatchery here, and we do have a railroad that is not used anymore. And there also used to be there's also this place used to be known for logging that they used to put in the river.
So I picked up on the river
because there's this.
And the hatchery. Then there's loggers, and that's a big thing too. Yeah, because people are building their houses and doing whatever. Holy shnikes, like, that was a very busy place. So yeah, all the residuals, you got so much activity going on there. Most of it, I think, is residual, but even my friend over here, Alice, like, she's like, got a bad feeling about the soul collector, and I feel like he is there because he knows how active it is. And these souls are just doing this, like, they're constantly running through, and they're keeping you awake, and they're doing what the crack ever. I don't know. It's very interesting and intriguing, and I think it's very interruptive as far as your life and you wanting to live your life, and maybe they're keeping you from sleeping the way you want to and keeping you from eating the way you want to because it's kind of stressing you out. I'm not sure. Are you getting anything like that? I know you used to, but I don't know if it's still affecting you that way.
No, but we can see, and I'll leave it for the rest. I like to play.
Okay. Yeah, Chris, your dream catcher is moving.
Yeah, I think there's a fan.
This dream catcher tends to, but it could be because of my fan. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's been doing that all night. I saw that too. I think it's just the fan, unfortunately, because I got all excited and then I was like, oh man, it's just the fan. Debunked.
Yeah.
A good eye.
But we can talk later and just hit me up right after the show. You can hit me up and then we can go from there. Okay. But I might have somebody on with me, so I'm just giving you a heads up.
All right.
It's trying to be.
Thanks.
No worries. I'm so glad to see you. It's been a while. Missed you, and I hope you're doing well. Have you been able to catch any, like, recent cons and stuff?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to Emerald City Comic Con.
What? How'd that go?
Good.
Nice.
Got to see some of my friends that were vendors.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Definitely good to get back together. Well, I'm so grateful you called in tonight.
Yeah.
Brave Sir Robin. I think it's been a couple months, hasn't it? When's the last time we saw you? I think it was a couple months ago, wasn't it?
I'm
like, where's Brave Sir Robin? I was worried.
Really?
Yeah, because usually, like, you call in every month, and then I didn't hear from you for a couple months, so I was just like, I hope he's okay.
Well, yeah, I was fine.
No, and you look really good. I think you look better than last I saw you. So I think you're on the right track. I think you should just keep doing what you're doing and put in, like, some new things. Like, every month, add something new to your repertoire. And just keep going with it because you're just bettering yourself and becoming much more the person that you strive to be, which we all do. It's really hard, but you're on a good track. Just keep going.
Okay.
Awesome. Love you, brother.
Right.
And like Chris said,
Thanks,
call him back
Chris.
after the show and get a hold of him.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Love and light. Brave Sir Robin.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
That poor guy, man. Like, he's been dealing with that stuff forever, but he was gone for a couple months, so I'm like, maybe it figured itself out, or maybe something bad happened, then he came back, so. And it's still happening. I just think this property is very active, because he hasn't always lived there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we only have about T-minus...
Maybe get a chance to bring
Hmm?
I know, because I know they head out. Maybe you can meet Brittany. I'll talk to her, and maybe you can talk to her so she can get to know you. She was
I'd
doing
love to
some
see you
stuff,
guys
so
like in an
couldn't come
after
on,
party
but,
or something.
Yeah, but we can talk later, and then I'll let you know what. Let me know what you have for next month or whatever. Hopefully nothing comes up because you can always change the deadline.
Next month,
But
if
just
you
let me
want to
know, 'cause I
line
gotta
up
look
with
at my
where you're
calendar,
at, we
so-
got the 4th. May the 4th be with you, but it's not May 4th. It's yeah, it is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Are you serious? Okay. That's funny.
Okay,
you want to do it?
Okay, let me know what you have and then just message me.
I said May the 4th. That is lining up with the 6th. And I was just making it up when I say May the 4th be with you. Then I looked and it was May 4th. I'm like, holy crikey. That is funny. I could not make that up.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? Because you don't have to. We can do a different date.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, May the 4th is good. Unless if something changes, an emergency or whatever.
May the 4th be with you
I'll let
too,
you know,
brother.
but we'll mark it down. May the 4th.
That is awesome. I couldn't even make this shit up.
What can happen.
That's the coolest date ever. All right, so Chris, where can people find you and get a hold of you and ask you some very interesting questions or look up what you've done in the past?
Well, they can find me on Facebook under Chris Garcia, or they can find me on TikTok, Psychic28. Or you can reach me at the cell phone 210-974-3470, 210-974-3470. You never know where you can catch me, but just let you guys know that there will be some moderators on TikTok. So if there's any bullying, you will just get knocked out. Because I'm my own moderator, but then I also have someone else there too, which I'm not gonna say who it is. Surprise, surprise! When you check TikTok, because you never know. Because we're watching. So just check it out. Check out TikTok, because you never know what I might just talk about.
A lot of things and stuff. Well, on that note, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Night in the Rockies. It's been awesome being here with you and Chris and everyone. Welcome, Trish. Sorry you just saw us in this very last 1 minute right now. Holy shit. I'm running behind schedule. But 99 Love and Light. You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Right now, we really need each other. Raise each other up. And 99 Love and Light. Keep staying positive, and I'll see you next time. Same crazy time. Same crazy place.
just find me in chat.